Hello, and today, welcome back to another RadioTRD video, and in this video, we are going to be doing something with the Panasonic SA-PM28. It's like a little overview video about if you want to buy this, what to expect. Now, you have various modes, like we have tuner.
Vehicles must be under 10 years old and under 100,000 miles at the time of service.
Of course, you have a different band. Here. Tape. Then, of course, you have your CD. Which, of course, all these will work in function, and this is a 5 CD changer you have down here. Like this one is started with this one here. And of course there's various features on the remote that you get included, and this is the version you want if, for instance, you wanted to buy it, but it didn't come, like your hi-fi, didn't come with the appropriate remote. On the back, for some reason, it does actually say so. Wait, not on this one here, but on one of them it actually did say that it was for use in America only, but they did make it for Europe users. But as you can see, it's not like everything now, it's made in Malaysia. So of course it is still made in the Asian region. But yes, we have various things. This one here doesn't work for now because this is not an MP3 CD. If I, like, do it quick. Do you tell a difference? That is the thing, and of course, if you notice, it's in decibels for the volume. It's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way up to a certain number. You do get various things that you can do. So let's say we switch back to CD1. I was on CD5 up there, and as you can see, when you do use stuff like this, you do get some stuff to use. It is a quite weird screen. Basically, it's like ones that can burn out, but this CD's taking a while. Let's open it out. Let's have a look. Yeah, but I'm guessing that one, it has 50 tracks in their MP3 ones. Maybe that's the reason. That's what you gotta think, because it does take a while, and just increase your eye here, and as you can see, album 1, 50 tracks. You press play, and then as you can see, this is a course, and then you can skip through. Unfortunately, I'm sure if you should usually hold this one down, and then it would skip, but no. If we have a look on the remote as well, there is, of course, remaster which we can use, which basically means that it restores the quality of the original disc, or the original audio files before it got burnt onto disc. So it's basically just like you're listening to an audio file through a system like this. This system is probably from about the year 2000, so it is a bit old. But for my usage, it is quite a good one. You have a 5 CD player, you have your tuner, FM and AM, no DAB radio, and you have your tape, which you can record to as well. And of course, we have this one called display. So you can see how much time is remaining. You can see, I think that's the genre maybe, or the album, the folder, maybe. That's the track name. That would be the artist, but it ain't on there, maybe. Or file name, but I think I didn't really do it well on this one. CD2. This has been a bit eventful. We've been recording for 5 minutes, and we've already had mishaps. I don't know what is on this disc, but we'll find out in a moment. Yeah, as you can see, because this is my own mixtape, which I think it will start in a minute, but as you can see, that's the amount of time. That's track 1, and if I could go through it, probably got enough VBR variable mixtape 1, and wait for it, it will just do that scrolling animation that we all love. So you can hear, it does sound good. mixtape 1. And let's wait for it. Side A. And then we go through that there. Oh, there's nothing on there, nothing on there, nothing on there. CD3 then. Come on. Bit struggling, you can hear it. Right, there you go. There you go. That's probably, don't know what that is. I don't really use this a lot, but mixtape 3, that is the name of this, and it could scroll. There you go. Side 2, turn it down to no copyright, and then you see my name. That is what you want to see. But anyway, we're going to move right over now to what we now call the tuner part. Not going to be on AM since my thing doesn't really work, but if I try and find a radio station that doesn't have any... There we go. BBC Radio 4.
Nor shall we? Those mugs must only be seen in perfect lighting conditions, not shoved in the back of some suburban kitchen cupboard, or, God forbid, filled with coffee. I'm sorry for listening, but that is a hill I will die on.
And what happened to the Picasso key rings?
Oh, I've locked them away. Private viewings can be arranged upon request. Now, as one curator to another, I wanted to ask your opinion about my new exhibition.
Exhibition?
The Cézanne pencils next to the Dali mugs. Thoughts?
Adrian, that's not...
And that's a little test of BBC Radio 4, what you just saw there. And if I said...
Yes, the first time I saw...
K.
As well, turn around and just send me.
But I am doing it.
I had to do it like that so you could just see that you can have presets. These numbers on here, those are your preset numbers, and they can also be text, and this is where you can also select where your disc is. Turn it down. Your sleep, your dimmer, your program, your play mode. These are your main ones, so tuner or band to switch if you're already on tuner. That's to stop your CD or tape. There's your CD and tape buttons, and then there's your aux. They call it aux. I made a video that's got 10,000 views, thank you all. But it is a video mainly about just how to connect your phone and other stuff to systems like this. I'm going to make it a new one soon, so expect that out. You have your volume ones, they're not like normal ones, they're just a side. Instead, you have your track ones, press and hold to... These are for tracks, for skip, rewind, and fast forward. If you hold them, and these for your album skips on CDs. Intro, that's probably, get rid of the intro if you know it. There's a marker, tile search, enter, shift, so if you need to access like remaster or these other stuff here, like auto off. Let's say if I do shift, clock display, I don't know, but yeah, then you have your sound one, and then sound E key, and you can access them on here, but it is easier. And as you can see there, those are your light up buttons. If I turn off the light, you can actually just see it there. And then of course you have the button there for the sound, and that's your power LED, that there is power. Yes, turn back to normal. But anyway, if I do the display on this mode, you can just see tuner, that's your RDS if you have it. That's your thing for style of radio, and then back to it. And of course, these symbols of it, you can see that you have S, sound, EQ. Those show how many discs are in. Like say, if you remove one, it won't light while them up. That's to show that you've got a tape in. That's showing forward mode. Auto reverse, I think that means. You have your thing there. That's your FM frequency. Stereo, it won't show if it's in a mono. RDS, that's the British thing, to show the radio text and that. Yeah, done with that. Now I've got to try and hope that this tape, there you go, so that's the tape there. And if you have a look, you can see how it flings open. It's from the top, and as you see, it goes off there. And when you have no tape in it, it just says no tape. Close it. I'm going to try some features over here. This one here, let's just have it on. So you have it there, right? Display does nothing. I think you press tape on here again, and I know it's probably because there's nothing recorded there, but it reverses the tape order. So if I try the test where I flip this round, so you don't really have to do it, it's called the auto reversing. As we play it forward, nothing. It ended the tape, and then back. There you go. You can hear it there, and of course that shows that there's basically nothing there. And of course you can always press the mute button, so it just slashes the muting, and then if you want it off, you just do your dial there. So these are your buttons here. You have open or close, CD change, CD check. If I show you that, it basically just gets them all out so you can check them all out. So as you can see, they do flash up there, showing that they're in use and that. If I scroll you down, you have number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and of course you can drag them all out. You can see I've got one there. I haven't got one in number 4. I've got one in number 3. I've got one in number 2. I've got one in number 1. And then you close that. And of course you can always, there's your headphones there. And then also have your CD change. So that's if you want to change the CD, open and close. There's your record button, your track skip, so little dial there, album there, remaster, your sound, aux, fast forward, rewind, CD check, CD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's if you want a quick select. You have your stop, your tuner, your tape, your CD. I'm going to go aux in a minute, as if I get the cable that I've got coming round, it's one of those ones that I used in my previous tutorial. I'm not going to show you around the back, but it should be one of those ones. That's the end that you want to look for. And if I get something, I have got my hi-fi here on aux mode, and my MacBook here steadily. And I'm going to make sure it's down, play. This is the raw file, by the way. So that was just the quick little test there. And I'm going to turn that down now because that'd be quite loud when you unplug it. But there you all have it. That is the hi-fi there. I'm going to switch it off now. And as I suggest to you over here now, that is focuses, but it is, if you couldn't really see it, the Panasonic CD stereo system SA-PM28. Make sure you get the matching speakers with it. But thank you all for watching, and good night.